BOBI WINE has come out to reveal that the state has failed to transfer EDDY MUTWE to get proper medication. EDDY MUTWE was tortured by Museveni's brutal son, MUHOOZI, who came out and chest thumbs that he has EDDY MUTWE under his basement. Such a language only signals a war. Since MUHOOZI is so excited, he doesn't know that he's sounding war drums. He doesn't know that he's playing with fire. When we are young, as children, we never know what danger was. A young baby can try to play with fire and a parent will try to protect him from the fire. But sometimes the wise person lets the baby to touch the fire so that he can know that the fire burns. And from the day the fire burns the child will start to know that fire is very dangerous. MUHOOZI is looking to be burned. His fingers will burn. He sounds tribal drums. His chest thumps about torturing people. He's a burden to our democracy. So when BOBI WINE comes out to say that EDDY MUTWE has been blocked from accessing medical attention, it is right. So in this episode, I've come to talk about what BOBI WINE came out to say, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want you to know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagani. There's a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. First of all, we all know that MUHOOZI, upon excitement, he abducted EDDY MUTWE and tortured him. At least he confirmed that. He even came out to say that he takes responsibility. EDDY MUTWE was brought in the court in Masaka and the judge remanded him. I feel bad that the criminal justice system is being used to settle political scores. What a shame to the judiciary. What a shame to Justice Owinidoro. In a tweet which was written by BOBI WINE, he came out to say, 10 days after the court in Masaka ordered the regime to transfer our brother EDDY MUTWE from Masaka main prison to Luzira prison for slightly better treatment, the prison authorities on the order of Museveni's son have refused to comply with the court orders. He remains detained at Masaka, where he does not have access to any serious treatment for the effects of torture beyond the painkillers. Yes, whatever happens to Comrade MUTWE, including the long-term physical and mental suffering, we know who is responsible. So that is BOBI WINE coming out to say that the court ordered for EDDY MUTWE's transfer to at least Luzira prison, because we all know best hospitals are in Kampala. Referral hospitals are in Kampala. Even if you get sick in the village, they will tell you to go to Kampala. Even in prisons, at least Luzira prison has slightly better services. I'm not saying they are good, but compared to other services across other prisons, it is better. So BOBI WINE is coming out to say that the court ordered for the transfer of EDDY MUTWE and the MUHOOZI blocks the transfer. You people who block court orders, what will you die for? What pains me more is this regime stood on the axis of fighting for human rights. Now it's abusing human rights. It's killing people. It's maiming people. It's applying the criminal justice systems to settle political scores. I feel bad for EDDY MUTWE. You know, at first, if they abduct someone you don't know, it may look at it as if, yeah, it's like losing. If they tell you someone died, you may not feel the pain. But if they tell you someone has died, when you know the person, there's an extra pain. I particularly know EDDY MUTWE. Even the bullet I have, the first bullet is which had a clock on it. Okay, it was sold to me by EDDY MUTWE. This one, which has a clock. The new bullets, by the way, have an emblem of people power, but this one had a clock on it. It was sold to me by EDDY MUTWE. Okay, so a person, you know, when he's suffering, there's an extra pain. And all systems are complacent with the regime, the judiciary, or the prison. What is the essence of the elections? If you organize the election and you try to maim, kill, arrest supporters of your opponent, the regime should come out and maybe stop elections if they feel that they don't want to be contested. What case does Eddie Mutwe have to answer to an extent of being torture? Torture only is a crime. A person who came out to confirm that he tortured Eddie Mutwe even tweeted more that he takes responsibility, yet he's not being tried. Under this regime, there are some people who are untouchable, who can overrun the constitution. That's why we must continue fighting to get change where everyone is subordinate to the constitution and the authorities of the country. I feel bad for my beloved country, and it is a recipe for disaster. Of course, that's my opinion. Do make comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is the first time on YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. Let me also take this opportunity to tell you that I'm going to come back and ask you for your votes as a member of parliament for Makinde East constituency 2026. If you look at all candidates who have brought their CVs forward, I'm the only best candidates who understand the issues, who knows where Uganda is, where it has ever been, and where it's supposed to be. We must not lose this chance of electing a leader who's smart, a leader who has a brain, a leader who can stand for the people, a leader who understands everything, and that leader is none other than yours truly, Kabyeswa Iman Mawagali. Even my competitors feel like they are supposed to be me because of the attitude I say, because of the wisdom I use, because of the things I know which will add value in the August House. I'll see you on another one. Peace.
Mpala na walayi kusaba kibuze mpala na bulungi wadi abampala no bulungi nange benjagala obulungi.